not burn. There's power in these words. I mentioned it earlier. The gospel is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes. The power. In Romans 10, it says this. It's an affirmation in verse 17 and following that it's critical that we speak the word. But how are they to call on him whom they have not believed? I mean, you could just put our children there. But how are our children to call on him who they have not believed? And how are our children to believe in him of whom they have never heard? And how are our children to hear without someone preaching? And how are they to preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news. Interesting that Paul uses good news. What did Jesus say he was supposed to bring? He was bringing good news. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah says, Lord, who believed what he has heard from us? So faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ. So what do we have? We have a story that Jesus presented on how all of the prophets point to him, how the Old Testament is pointing forward to him. And then in the New Testament, we have his words preserved